Today is the day. The dyno tune is here. So we're gonna be going on the dyno today, gonna be putting 85 in the car, finishing up some dyno and some tuning. The last time we got the supercharger installed, we didn't actually finish tuning it in time, so we didn't really finish as far as we wanted to. We ran into some issues, as some of you may remember. I think we're gonna shoot for like 330. I believe right now we're at like 286, something like that. So we're gonna be going somewhat conservative at the moment. You go to like 350 and a little bit above where this motor starts to have issues. So we're gonna play a little bit safe. That's still 50 horsepower increase. That's more than enough. This dyno tune and these parts are brought to you by FT86 Speed Factory. So I want to say huge shout out to FT86. They made this build possible, and they've been walking me along the side and making things so much easier for me, and then help bringing content out for you guys. So I want to say huge shout out to FT86. So real quick, I just posted an Instagram picture of the car and the dyno saying we're going to E85. I want to make this clear. I was on the E85 before I had the supercharger. Then we got the supercharger on, I was not able to go on the E85. The reason for that being is the moment we go on the E85, it would have been making too much power. With that much power, the clutch would have completely slipped, which is why we have the new clutch rated at 400 torque, which we will not be getting anywhere near that. So now I'm safely able to go on E85, and we didn't even tune myself for 85. Yeah, I had the Flexo kit, but I wasn't tuned on it. Now we're gonna be completely tuned for 85 and Flexo, meaning I can jump from 91 and 85 and cross mixtures and be fine whenever I want. So to make things clear, now I'm gonna be able to run 85 at all times and be completely safe. And with the injectors and the fuel pump, just makes everything that much more easier. Looks like we're at 270 wheel right now. Like I said, we're gonna be squeezing like 50 horsepower out, so we should be hopefully shooting for 320, 330 wheel. Bill from Delicious Tuning is gonna be doing my car. Delicious Tuning, Flexo kits on the car. I know it's gonna be asked. Alright, so as you saw, we just put down 266. We're getting like 270, 260s. We're jumping around. We think it's because of the heat. We're just getting some baselines now. So we're up to 91, we're gonna jump to 85 and really see what we can do. In time for the first 85 run. made was 332 horsepower. We let the car sit, letting it cool down. We're thinking maybe the heat has something to do with it. Maybe we can get a little bit more. So we're gonna do one more pull. Bill adjusted a couple more things. We're thinking maybe we can get to 340, but we don't want to go any more than that because again, that's when you kind of develop issues. Super stoked with these numbers. These are great numbers. This is what I wanted. So far, we've already squeezed out 60 more wheel horsepower. Just on the 85. That's crazy. Oh! 339.5. We're gonna call that 340. That's crazy. That's like give or take 70 horsepower out of the 85. That's where we started. That's where we ended. Again, I know I'm gonna get asked this a lot. This is Bill from Delicious Tuning. He's one who touches and the only person who has touched anything on this car, like tuning or computer wise. I'm running both the Flexsteel kits on the car. Those are huge numbers. I'll link Bill's company, tuning company, Delicious Tuning, down below in the description. I recommend you guys checking all their stuff out. That's what I trust. This is where I'm gonna end today's video. Overall, very successful, no issues. Gained, give or take, about 60 to 70 horsepower. We had a couple different baseline numbers, starting from like 260 to 270. Ended up hitting about 339.5. We didn't rub it out a little bit, so maybe could have gotten maybe 341. Regardless, end of the day, huge shout out to HG Motorsports. Always treating me like their own. Love them to death. Also, huge thanks to Delicious Tuning. And again, this couldn't have been more possible without FJ6V Factory's help. You'll see me driving the car in reaction videos in another video. Not yet. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Peace out and keep moving forward.